What's up guys? Very exciting video today. It's been a long time until we're finally here at the first show of the season for my clients. In terms of multiple clients in a show, which is really exciting. We've got 6 today, so it's been a very busy week for myself. The first time I've actually been kind of doing a peak week with lots of clients, well, to the point where it's actually a bit of a challenge. Like I've noticed, but it's part of it. I really enjoy it, and just kind of giving back to these clients and the work they put in to finally step on stage. They're all in amazing positions, and they've done exactly what they could have done to get here today, and I'm very excited to see them on stage. When you work with these guys for so long, it's almost like it's coming to this point now where it's like this definitive moment, so it is a nice feeling. So yeah, just ultimately just so happy with them. But like I said, every single one of them have done what they could have. It's been very different preps for each individual person, as it will always be. No prep will be the same. No peak week will be the same. Everyone's journey is very different. And I thought it would be useful just to talk about each individual client so you understand kind of where they're at, what class they're doing, and what I've brought their physique, like how I've kind of brought their physique to the stage for this show in terms of the game plan, in terms of this show, and then moving forward through the season as well. So yeah, first and foremost, we've got David. He's a master's client, and he will be first on, and he's bringing amazing condition for this show. Like, he's absolutely pilled. Like, he's really pilled. The reason being is because whilst he's got some really nice shape, especially in like the front relax, some of the front shots, I knew, and we knew that we needed to bring condition to stand out. Like, to win these shows, we need to bring that from the get-go for the first show to do really well, and to secure that qualification into the finals. So we're bringing condition. He's got great shape, but the muscularity, whilst it's decent, it's like there's still areas where we want a bit more, and we know that. But the physique is a huge improvement from his last show and before he worked with me. His goal was to just bring a better package, and we've done that by an absolute country mile. To go from condition being actually a weak point to it being very much a strong point, which you'll see today. But yeah, so he's in a great spot. Secondly, we've got into juniors, Talib. So again, Talib, similar kind of scenario to David in terms of needing to bring condition, because he has amazing shape and symmetry, perfect balance, but he's not the biggest guy. And when you've got amazing shape and symmetry, to stand out, condition will just make that shape get elevated massively. So again, we're bringing the condition earlier into the season. So yeah, so happy with him. He's very young. He's only trained like 2 years and only a year on legs because he couldn't train legs before due to an injury. So for what he's done in the time we've worked together, it's absolutely crazy. His transformation's absolutely wild. Thirdly, we've got Bert in classic. Now, with him, it's like a bit more where he's big, but he's got amazing shape, and the ability for him to get absolutely pilled this year, I know. So whilst you will see him on stage today and think, wow, he looks pilled, I know there's more off. I know there's more we can take off his physique, which is crazy. So there is room for improvement for him in terms of conditioning for the later shows, but not that much. Like the next week, as we go into the next show for the qualifier for the Europeans, that will be him at his pretty much like a very good level, like almost like his absolute best this season. Obviously, we've got later shows there, but it's just about pushing back and kind of controlling freshness as he carries that high level of condition. But yeah, he's very tall guy, amazing shape, very good for classic, great fit. Again, young, not been doing this for very long. The transformation he's achieved with myself since we've worked together since October is crazy. So it's just him and Talib. It's like they're young, and it's just the start of their journey. So this is just the start of something very exciting for them. I can't wait for the off seasons as well. And then into novice, we've got 2 clients in novice, so this will be the busiest class today for myself. We've got Luke. He is a junior in UKFBA, which will be later on this season, but he's doing novice today. And again, it goes back to that point, like needing to bring very good condition for him, but he does have good amount of muscularity as well. But we just needed to bring that condition to get that qualification. So he is very pilled, glute lines, very good condition. I'm really happy with what he's brought. And then, yeah, again, like he came from, similar to David, like a prep that he wasn't happy with. He didn't actually compete. Like the prep got cancelled with his previous coach. So for him to be here today, stepping on stage in an amazing condition, coming out of a much easier, smoother prep, is a huge win for him. So very happy with that. Then on to, what's next? I think it's just heavyweights. Yeah, lastly, we've got heavyweights, Jordan. Crazy physique, absolutely wild, crazy muscularity, crazy shape. generally one of the most impressive naturals I've actually seen in person, and it's his first season. It's one thing just to stress there. It's like he's trained for 12 years, and he's never competed before. Just been bulking and just been getting strong. He's also a scaffolder, so hard work, similar to Richard in the sense of he knows hard work. Very long days, and yeah, that hard work that he's put in for years and years and years, it shows in the muscularity he's carrying, and it's finally his time to step on stage today, which is a very exciting thing for him because he's been doing bodybuilding for a long time, and you can tell that. So, but yeah, a very exciting season ahead. This is just a start. For his muscularity, there's like room for improvement in the condition he can bring. We don't need him to be absolutely skinned out. There's benefits to kind of giving room to improve and just like moving forward into the later shows in a fresh spot. He looks crazy pill because he's got so much muscle, but I know there's room to tap into like just absolutely wild conditioning into the later shows, which is going to be something to watch, guys. So yeah, that is pretty much it. That's all my clients competing today, and yeah, I just can't wait for the day. I'm so excited. Get a bit nervous once they're on stage, but yeah, it's nice. I'm dieting as well now, so it's a little bit easier. I don't have to eat loads of food whilst managing a show. It makes my life easier. But yeah, other than that, you'll see some posing from them as well, and you'll kind of see the day progress. Yeah, just can't wait for it. Let's do it.
Quarter turn to your right. Quarter turn to your right. Quarter turn to your right. Face the front. Okay, we are gentlemen. Give me a front double bicep. Front double bicep.
Open up, that's it.
Lat spread. Side chest, any side.
Get on them glutes. Good. That's it.
Tricep pose.
On the glutes. Good.
Face the back of the stage. Rear double bicep showing calf and hamstring. Lat spread. Face the front, abdominals and thighs, abs and thighs. I think you've forgotten there. You're supposed to make noise. And give us your most muscular.
Get on the chest. That's
Okay, number 1 and number 3 swap places, please. 1 and 3 swap places. No, you're number 4, Milan. Chris, can you swap, please, with David? And 3 and and 2 and 4 swap places. We'll do that one more time. Front double bicep. Front double bicep. Lat spread. Side chest, any side. Tricep pose.
Get on the glutes, David. Show them. Good.
Face the back of the stage, rear double bicep showing calf and hamstring. Lat spread. Face the front, abdominals and thighs, abs and thighs. And give me your most muscular. Ladies and gentlemen, you're working too hard and you're working to see this benefit.
Luke, come on. Good. Good.
Quarter turn to your right.
On the glutes, Luke. Get into it.
Quarter turn to your right. Face the front.
Luke, face the centre a bit. That's it.
Number 40 and 45. Can you swap places for me? 40 and 45.
On the quads, Luke. On the quads.
39 and 57. Swap places for me.
Luke, kiss back.
Quarter turn to your right.
Good.
Quarter turn to your right. Quarter turn to your right. 39 and 38, close up. 37 and 41, come forward for me, please.
That's it.
Come on, Cal.
Flat spread. Side chest, and it's flat spread. Face the front. Abdominals and thighs, abs and thighs.
Twist into it. That's it.
All day, Cal.
And give me your most muscular. Okay, gentlemen on the red line, step onto the blue line, and the gentlemen on the blue line, step forward onto the red line. Lat spread.
That's it, Luke. That's fun. Good.
Face the front. Abdominals and thighs, abs and thighs.
Yes, Cal. Out.
Most muscular.
Go on, Cal.
And relax. Okay, gentlemen, turn to your right. Quarter turn to your right.
Open up, Bert. Bert, open up. Move your arms in front.
Quarter turn to your right. Face the front.
On the quads.
62, 84, and 66. Step back onto the blue line for me, please. Can you guys close up in the middle? And can I forward 67?
Now on the quads. That's it. Hold that.
At 60, can you come to this far side? Can you step back behind that red line, please, gentlemen? Don't come in front of the light and the judges see event if you stay behind the red line. Quarter turn to your right.
Chest up, Liam.
Quarter turn to your right.
Open up, Bert. Arms and... There you go. That's it. Better. Good.
Quarter turn to your right. Face the front. 56, step back onto the blue line. Close up a little bit for me, please. Quarter turn to your right. Quarter turn to your right.
Open up a bit more, Bert. Open up.
Quarter turn to your right. Face the front. "67, step back in line. Side chest. Face the back and stay, give me a rear double bicep. Face the front, give me an abs and thighs.
Still shot, Bert. Lovely.
And relax. Give me your favorite classic pose. Number 56, can you come between 64 and 66? And can you move? Yeah. Face the front, abdominals and thighs, abs and thighs.
Really good.
And give me your favorite classic pose.
Let's go, Bert.
the gentlemen in the back can come forward as well, and just let's hit a few medleys of your favourite classic poses. So just for the audience, ladies and gentlemen, very impressive classic lineup. Some really, really good classic physiques up there. And I look forward to seeing some. Quarter turn to your right. Face the front. 89 and 87, swap places, please. Put your hands there to swap places.
Jordan, move in a bit. That's it. That's better.
Quarter turn to your right. Quarter turn to your right.
Move, Jordan. That's it, Jordan.
Quarter turn to your right. Face the front. Number 88 and 86, swap places, please.
Let's go, Jordan. Let's go. Let's go, Jordan. Come on.
Quarter turn to your right. Quarter turn to your right.
Move, Jordan. On it. Good.
Quarter turn to your right.
Abs, Jordan, breathe it out.
There you go.
Face the front.
Let's go. On the quads, Jordan. Quads.
Okay, gentlemen, we are going to be front double bicep. Front double bicep.
Nice, Jordan. Shape. Hold it.
Lat spread.
Get into
Your
it.
pose, Jordan. On the quads.
Hold it.
Side chest, any side.
Remember what we said?
Next, Jordan.
Drop it back. Hold.
Tricep hold.
Straight in. Abs, abs.
Abs down. On it.
Face the back of the stage. Rear double bicep, showing calf. Side chest, any side. Tricep hold.
Abs.
Face the back of the stage. Rear double bicep, showing calf and hamstring.
Get into it first. Come on.
Let's go. Come on.
Lean back.
Lean back, Jordan. Lean back. That's it. There.
Lat spread.
Hold it.
Face the front.
Jordan, straight into this.
Abdominals and thighs.
Let's go.
Abs and
Straight
thighs.
in. On the quads. On the quads. Good.
And give me your most muscular.
Stay tall. Let's
You want
go.
to see this one more time? 89 and 87 swap places. 89 and 87 on either end.
Work for this, Jordan.
Okay, and the judges who's got the best smile on stage as well this time, because there's a few people who haven't remembered to smile yet, okay? So audience, let's make some noise for the guys. Guys on stage, let's see some smiles. Front double bicep.
Straight in, Jordan. Straight in.
Lat spread.
Good. That's it on the
Side chest, any side. tricep pose. Face the back of the stage, rear double bicep and calf and hamstring.
Hold the grease, hold them, that's it.
Hammies, hammies.
Lean into it, there. That's it, good.
Lat spreads.
Straight in, good.
Face the front, abdominals and thighs, abs and thighs.
Good. Yes, it is, good.
Let's face the front again, please, gentlemen, and let's show the audience your abs and thighs.
Get that quad short.
Yes, Scotty! And let's take that into your favourite, most muscular. If you can line up on the blue line, please. Back 30, Matt. Yes! In second place tonight, our runner-up in our Northern Junior Championship is Talib O'Connor, number 29. Yes, Gentlemen. To Jordan Long, number 86.
Well done, Jordan.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our Northern Heavyweight winner of 2024.
Right, so BMBF Northern wrap up. So it was a pretty successful show for my clients. Very happy with what they achieved. Considering they're all first timers, it was like the main goal of this show, because it was very early in the kind of the planned season for the majority of them. It was one of them ones where it was like, we're moving through prep and we're like, yeah, we can do this show in pretty good shape. We may as well do it, get some stage experience. And it was really, really useful for that purpose. So very happy with that. In terms of like the results, very, very solid, especially Talib taking second in that class was really strong from him because of the like condition that he carried and the shape and everything. Like his condition carried him to take second. There were people stood next to him that had more muscle than him, but because of his condition and shape always does better with condition, he took that strong second place, and I was so proud of that result. And you know, obviously he went on to winning at the UKFBA short class as well, which was a huge result for him. We've wrapped up the prep for him now because we just know like we need more muscle. There's no point, like he could have won other shows later on 100%, but when he's not winning overalls next to other juniors like Bert and Dante because of muscularity, then why would we waste more time? You know, we want to get straight to it, moving towards this bigger goal for him because he has the potential to be up here. So yeah, that's Talib. Very happy with that result for him, and yeah, for his first experience on stage, handled it so well. Posing was superb. Everything was spot on from him. He was a class act. Really happy. In terms of David, unfortunately there was no one in his class, but he looked superb. Like he looked so good. Like his condition was amazing. Shape was spot on. Peaked really nicely. Really good level of fullness on stage. And compared to all the over 50s, it wasn't even close. Like he just stood out amazingly. So if he was on over 50, he would have won that class. But unfortunately no one in his class, but so happy with how he looked. Jordan, very, very good result for him, coming against like a crazy German athlete who's had loads of stage experience before. I was very happy to see him, you know, on stage for the first time in his life after a long training career. But this was just a start for him. Like this is literally just a start. We were never really going to plan this show, and then we thought, okay, we could do it, and I'm so glad we did. The reason being is because it taught him a lot that needed to improve upon in terms of posing and just confidence on stage, which will come with experience. But it kind of allowed us to go back to the drawing board, learn some things with data, and understand what I already knew, which is like, this is a very early show for him, and we just need to keep moving forward with fat loss. Like, some of my clients went into the prep this year with the plan of doing UKFBA first timers, novice. Jordan wasn't and isn't doing that, hasn't done that show. Therefore, his planned show was UKFBA finals, which hasn't even been on yet. So this BMBF show was very early for him, which is exciting because he is so much better now. But that if we hadn't done that show, he could have potentially still on one show, and we could have been like, we need to improve posing, we need to work on these different things. So I'm so glad he did it for that experience and that confidence, which he's now going to bring into these later shows, and you know, kind of fulfill that potential he's got, because he's got such high potential, but he's a first timer, which is crazy. You don't usually see people with that level of potential with zero experience with competing, you know? So I'm glad he did that show, for sure. For Luke, it was like kind of coming from a prep that was really challenging for him in the past, and he couldn't even step on stage because of it, because it was a very brutal prep. To finally fulfilling this prep and getting it done and stepping on stage with a much improved look, I was so happy for him. So again, like we learned some nice pieces of data there with posing and confidence, which he improved into the UKFBA show massively. And yeah, I'm just so proud of him. We know we need more muscle in certain areas to kind of improve his shape, and that's what we're doing now. So he's in the off season. But with Luke and Jordan, it was a bit of a hard one because their tan got all messed up. Unfortunately, it just didn't sit right with the self tan, and then the glaze, because I can't go backstage at these shows, so I couldn't help them with glaze. Jordan didn't have enough glaze, neither did Luke, and sometimes that can make a huge difference. Or it can make a difference if you've got too much glaze. Sometimes people put too much glaze on them and they go watery, or they look watery, they don't go watery, they just kind of appear watery, and it's not a good look. So yeah, that's obviously, it was a bit of a hard pill to swallow when the tan wasn't right, but still it was worth it because of the stage experience. But won the UKFBA overall in juniors. Now, he didn't place in his classic lineup, which was quite interesting. Ultimately, I think he's just a very dominant bodybuilder, and they have to kind of draw a line, especially in natural bodybuilding, because in assisted bodybuilding, you've got classic, and you've got, which is like a smaller version, right? In natural bodybuilding, everyone's kind of the same size. So in classic, you have to pose more classic. That's more of the focus. But it's just such a bodybuilder. I think he just, you know, it didn't really fit the criteria as much. The reason he did classic is because he really wanted to do it as experience. And I'm glad we did, because we learned, actually, he's a bodybuilder. Let's full send it. He's won the overall at UKFBA. He's now going on to Denmark and the UKFBA finals, and he's looking wild. So I can't wait for him to step on stage. So yeah, we've got the UKFBA finals in a couple of weeks. We've got 4 clients competing. David, Bert, Jordan, and we've also got Presley. So Presley didn't do BNBF. He's a very good teen athlete, and you'll see him there. But yeah, first experience for a lot of these guys. It's funny, I've got a lot of clients compete this year that are first timers, but it's just part of this amazing journey for them. Because I remember when I was the first time, it's just that stepping stone, you know? So yeah, some of the guys' potentials are crazy, and I can't wait to see them fulfill it. But yeah, the season's not over, and Jordan's going to definitely leave his mark at this next show. I know that. A hugely improved look. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled, because we're going to have another show day video coming. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I appreciate all the support. If you want to apply for coaching, hit the link in the bio. You can drop me a message and we can chat a little bit more. And yeah, I'll see you soon.